Welcome to the 2024 IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships. Presented by Eleiko and SBD, we are live from Austin, Texas. My name is Joe Whiteley and I have been having an absolute blast at World Bench this year. It's been a phenomenal competition. We're on day 6 and we've seen so many tight battles, world records fall. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Even through the Masters and Juniors categories, there's been such depth of competition. Today we have the Supers, the 84 plus and the 120 kilo class and the 120 plus kilo class in future sessions. This is the Masters Super Heavyweight Ladies. So everyone in this class is 84 plus weight class, but we have 4 age classes to keep track of. So if you can possibly go to goodlift.info, there's a live score sheet there that will help you keep track of the competition. The running order is on the screen for you right now. We are going to kick off with Wanda Lease, Canada. She's in the M2 category. Very first international competition for Wanda. And what a nervous moment this is. Your first international competition and you are opening the day. She's asked for 52.5 kilos to open her account. That looks like a good way to start your day. 3 white lights for Wanda. Here's Linda Gorham. She is our only M4 lifter today, lifting for Team USA. 73 years old, she is opening with 62.5 kilos. Lifter has requested blocks. You can ask for 10 centimetre, 20 centimetre or 30 centimetre blocks to help raise the level of the platform. Feet must be firmly planted on them. Nice and easy for Linda. Haven't seen her at World Bench since Tokyo 2019. Great to have her back. Giza Ochoa, Mexico. Opening here with 80 kilos. Only got 1 international competition under her belt so far, and that was the World Masters in St. John's 22. That was a phenomenal competition. That's a nice and easy press for Giza. Next out is Helena Reinberg, Finland. 80 kilos on the bar. Also lifted out in St. John's. And she absolutely smoked her first ever bench at the World Bench Press Championships. Our platform crew is so fast. The lifter's barely off the platform and it's reset for the next. We're going to pay a visit to the M3s now, and this is Katarina Berremark, Sweden. We've seen her with a few Europeans. This is her first time lifting on the world stage. Three white lights.
Next weight, 85 kilos for Helen Frost of Great Britain. Bar is loaded.
Here's Helen Frost.
Helen is 50 years old.
First time lifting with Team GB at any international. She's a little bit nervous this morning. Hopefully she will absolutely smoke this, and that will help to settle the nerves. And she's on the board. Hopefully there's a big sigh of relief now, and she can get to work and enjoy the competition. Here is our other M3 lifter. It's Nathalie Gransard. She has some history behind her. She was a silver medalist last year in Sun City. She's been coming to World Bench since 2010. Very experienced lifter. And you can see that. Very easy, very assured.
92.5 kilos for Shannon Terry. Bar is loaded. Shannon is from Canada. 51 years old and has been competing 12 years.
Here's Shannon Terry. She's in the M2 category. That's age 50 to 59. Looking for 92.5 to start her day.
That's a good look for Shannon.
No drama there at all.
Bar is loaded for Jill Blair of Great Britain. She's an into lifter, 52 years old.
Next out is Joanne Laird from the UK, also in the M2 category. Opening with 92.5. She took the silver medal out in Sun City last year at this competition. Actually, she took the silver medal classic and she won the equipped. I think she's lifting in both disciplines this week. Ah, it was super easy.
The lift is good. We stay at 92.5 kilos for Debbie Knippelhard. Bar is loaded. She's from Netherlands, 45 years old.
Move into the M1 category next with Debbie van Bogart, Netherlands, also for 92.5. Also making her debut at World Bench. Not super fast, but certainly never in any doubt.
Raising the bar to 100 kilos for Judith Reitman of Uruguay. Bar is loaded for Judith. She has been competing 17 years.
Now here is a legend. It's Judith Reitman, Uruguay. M2 category. She is the world record holder in squat. two-time world champion in the full power. I don't think I've seen her do a bench only before. 100 kilos on the bar.
That's a strong
3 white lights, she's on the board.
Please raise the bar for 1075 for Sarah Williams. Bar is loaded. She is from the United States, 43 years old, and competing 7 years.
Into the M1s for a couple of lifts, and here is last year's silver medalist, Sarah Wages, for 7.5. Now she took silver medal last year with 100 kilos, and she's opening 7.5 kilos heavier this year. Training must have gone very well indeed.
Way too easy. 3 white lights. Raise the bar for 112.5 for Maria Tony of Canada. Bar is loaded for Maria. She's a project manager, 43 years old, has been competing 9 years. Bar is loaded.
Here's Maria Tacconi from Canada. Great to see her again. We haven't seen her at this competition since 2018, Finland. She is looking for 112.5 kilograms to start her off. Very much a contender for the podium today.
And the lift is good from Maria. Loaded bar for 115 for Lillian Jackson of the United States. Lillian is 54 years old and competed 8 years. Bar is loaded.
Next out is Lily Jackson. She's been volunteering this week. She's been out on the desk helping out, and it's finally her time to be on the platform. World champion in 22 in the full power. That year she had the biggest raw Masters 2 bench in the world. Phenomenal lifter, great person. 115 on the bar for Lily to take her to the top of the table in the M2s. And that was super easy.
Set right up. The lift is good. 2-1.
Now she did get 1 red for elbow depth there, so we have a 3-man jury.
Loaded and ready for.
So I'm just going to keep an eye on them while they review
She is an M1
that lift. The jury can overturn a 2-1 decision. I can see they're still discussing it. They have to be unanimous though. And they've sat back. That's a good lift for Lily. So here's Rebecca Coggle from the UK, coached by her husband, Craig. She has the M1 squat world record at 218. That's not going to help her here. It's a bench only. I'm pretty sure she is the defending world champion, and you can see why when 120 kilos moves so easily. However, we have 1 bench remaining. And here she is, 3-time world champion Melissa Copeland. First time doing bench only at an international level. She is a great bencher. She's a great squatter too. She had the M1 squat world record for quite some time. A little bit of lag on that right arm locking out. But she's on the board and she is at the top of the table.
55 kilos when you get round two, ladies and gentlemen. Our lifter, Wanda Lisi. Bar is loaded. She opened up.
So let's take a quick run through of our position. Mel Copeland is leading in the M1s ahead of Rebecca Coggle and Maria Tacconi. In the M2s, it's Lily Jackson ahead of Judith Reitman and Shannon Terry. In the M3s, we have Natalie Gransard ahead of Baramark. And in the M4s, it's Gorham. Into round two, and Wonderlice is already on the platform for 55. Had to put a little bit of effort in to get that one to the top. I wouldn't expect her to put too much on that for her next lift.
Bar is loaded. Linda has jumped up 5 kilos after opening at 62 pounds.
Here's Linda Gorham, USA, for 67.5 in the M4s. If you check out the graphic on the screen at the minute, in the top left, it tells you the age category, so you can keep track of where the battles are.
That's an easy second attempt. The lift is good. Load the bar.
3 white lights, progressing well.
Bar is loaded for Helen. She opened up with an easy 85.
Here's Helen Frost looking a lot more relaxed now she's got a lift on the board. She's taken quite a modest increase to 87.5.
And just
3 white lights for Helen.
2 for 2. 87.5 is our next weight. Our lifter, Yisa Ochoa. Bar is loaded.
Needs to just keep a little bit better control on her chest there. There was a tiny double movement, not enough to get the lift failed. Well, she probably want to correct that in case she gets penalised for it. Giza Ochoa, Mexico. M1 lifter. She's taken quite a big increase to 87.5.
That's an easy attempt.
3 white lights.
Raise the bar to 90 kilos. Bar is loaded, and our lifter is Helena Renberg of Finland. She has made a 10-kilo jump.
Helena Remberg, Finland. Got all the way up to 90 kilos. She is going to hop over Ochoa for 6th place if she gets this lift in. Oh, super easy. I wouldn't be surprised if she put another 7.5 on that. She's certainly got a lot more left.
Bar is loaded for Katarina of Sweden. This is a 7.5-kilo jump. This will move her from the silver medal position into first place.
Into the M3s now, and here's Katarina Baramark, Sweden. Looking to move into first place with 92.5 ahead of Gransard. With Gransard still to respond. Oh, and that's a tough one. That's really slowed her down.
Fights it out to lift the victory. White lights. Please load the bar at 95 kilos. Natalie
And here we go. We have our first world record attempt of the day.
This is a Masters 3 world record, ladies and gentlemen.
Nathalie Clansard is about to attempt a new Masters 3 world record of 95 kilos. Current record is 94. She's chosen to add a kilo to it and not chip it. If you're going for a world record, you are entitled to add half a kilo. This record belongs to Eva Speth, set all the way back in 2019. Oh, and that's a scrappy one. I'm going to wait for the verdict here, but the verdict is good. That is a new world record for Nathalie Clansard, and it's only the second round.
75 is loaded and ready for Shannon Terry.
Oh, it came off a little awkwardly. There's a little bit of a lateral shift. So maybe if she can hit that just right, she can add a little bit more to that record. Shannon Terry now, M2s, 97.5 kilos. She is sitting in third place, but she's coming under pressure from Joanne Laird.
Easy weight. The weight remains at 97.5. Bar is loaded for Debbie Van Hoger. Netherlands. She opened at 92.5.
Yeah, she's got a fair bit more to give there. Here's Debbie Van Bogert, Netherlands, in the M1s for 97.5. Smooth lift there for Debbie.
Our next weight 100 kilos. Bar is loaded for Joan Laird of Great Britain. This is a 7.5 kilo jump. Trying to
Jo Laird is out next. GB. Open with 92.5. She's looking to catapult onto the podium with 100 and get ahead of Shannon Terry. Lily Jackson is way out in front in this class, but the next three lifters down are all tightly clustered. And that was super easy for Jo Laird. And she moves into third place.
And that bar is loaded and ready for Judith. This is a 5 kilo jump.
Next out, it's Judith Reitman. She's been coaching, she's been refereeing. That's powerlifting. Everyone, especially in the Masters tend to turn up and do their lifts, and then they're in the warm-up room, they're in a ref's outfit, helping out all over the place. It's a great community to be part of. 105 on the bar for Judith. That's not quite going. She was very slow down to the chest. I wonder if she could just bring that bar down a tiny bit quicker and not lose as much power on the way down. She might just be able to get that on her third. But that opens the door now for Joanne Laird. We're going to visit the M1s for a couple of lifts, and here's Sarah Wages, USA, 112.5. Sitting in fourth place right now, but she's only a little way behind Taccone, so she's still in with a chance of a podium place. And that was a great bench.
Our next weight, 117.5 kilos from Maria Taccone from Toronto, Canada. Bar is loaded.
And here is Maria Tacconi, looking to extend her lead over Wages and defend her bronze medal. She's not likely to catch up to Coggle and Copeland unless something goes quite wrong for them. But she's going to have to defend hard against Wages. She's still grinding through it. Wow, I thought that had stopped. But she managed to get it moving again, and she got 3 white lights. That was quite the grind. I know it's early in the day, but I think that's going to be the grind of the day. Wow. So much determination to keep that bar moving. But that's going to have taken a lot out of her. Here's Lily Jackson. She's gone up to 120. I think she's unassailable in first place here. She got 1 red card for elbow depth. The rule is that the bottom of the elbow must be at least parallel with the centre of the shoulder joint. But 2 white lights is good enough. That was super easy for Lily. Getting a lot of support from the crowd there.
Our next lifter, Rebecca Cottle. Bar is loaded with 127.5.
Coggle is out next in the M1s. Now she'll go past Copeland with this lift.
If she gets the 127.5.
This matches Rebecca's own British record. So this is the most she's done at national level or above. That was fast off the chest. Yeah. And that's a good lift. There's no such thing as a pause on the chest. As long as you bring that bar to an absolute standstill, you will get the press command. I was just a little bit worried she jumped it. Now here's Mel Copeland to take that place back with 130 kilos. Now I think this is more than she's done at an international before. I'm just going to check out her record. She's done 136.5. Yeah, she's done way more than this. This should be comfortable. Well, it did slow her down a tiny bit, but it was never in any doubt. It looks like she might have a couple more kilos to give there. Just lagging on her right arm just a little bit. Seems to be going down slightly askew. So here's where we are with Copeland leading from Coggle and Tacconi in the M1s. Jackson from Reitman from Laird in the M2s. Gransard from Barremark in the M3s. And we have Gorham in the M4s. Into the final round of the Masters Women. Here's Wanda Lees for 57.5. Do you know, I think she just made a technical error on the chest there. She touched down a bit lower than she had before, and it was difficult to get it moving off the chest.
Bar is loaded for Linda. She will attempt to go.
I think she mistimed her leg drive there. Linda Gorham, USA, for 70 kilos. 73 years old and pressing 70 kilos raw. That is very impressive indeed. And it was easy. She had more in the tank there. So I give you Linda Gorham, your new M4 Super Heavyweight Bench Press World Champion.
Bar is loaded for Helen. She currently sits in 5th place in the M2.
Here's Helen Frost, looking like she's enjoying herself after her debut nerves. 90 kilos on the bar. That was a well-judged third attempt. Gives her 5th place in her very first World Championships.
Bar is loaded for Yusa Ochoa of Mexico. She's attempting to go from 7th to 6th place with 90.
Here's Gisa Ochoa, Mexico, for 95. This will move her ahead of Rainberg. She was a bit loose on the chest there. You can see it just, the bar was just moving about a little bit. So we now have an attempt change.
Our next weight is 95.
We have some world record attempts coming up. And here's the first one. It's Katarina Berremark, Sweden. She is looking for 95.5 to take the world record that Gransard set in her on her second attempt, with Gransard still to respond.
For Katarina Berremark. This will be for the gold medal in the M3 category.
Record has only been in existence for 10 minutes. Will it fall? Unfortunately, that's not quite there.
Wasn't to be. We have an attempt to change the progress.
So we have another change coming in now. So we're just waiting to see, and it's Gransard. She has dropped to 96.
6 kilos for Napoli Lorenzo.
Gransard is now guaranteed the world title, and she has retained her world record. So she just wants to put a kilo on that, just to put the cherry on the cake.
All right, we would love to see a world record right here, wouldn't we, ladies and gentlemen?
So here we go, and Nathalie Gransard, France, for 96 kilos to extend her own M3 world record. And there it is. 3 white lights, and that's her second world record of the day.
Our next weight is 100 kilos. The bar is loaded for Helena Lindberg. She will attempt to go from 6th to 5th place right here.
Elena Renberg, Finland. She's taken another big jump, but her second moved very well indeed. I wouldn't bet against this. And that's a good lift, moves her up to 5th place in the M1s, with Debbie Van Bogert still to lift. Shannon Terry now, she is battling with Joanne Laird and Judith Reitman. This lift will put her in second place with Reitman and Laird still to lift. And then we have a world record attempt coming up from Lily Jackson. That is a good lift. So we have another change coming in. When you lift in single lift bench, you get 2 changes on your final attempt, just like you do on deadlift in full power. So I'm just, Joanne Laird's changed. She's got up to 107.5. This will put her into, this is more than she needs to do. However, what this will do is give her the M2 British record in class, currently sitting with one Joe Whiteley. So that means that first Debbie van Bogart will lift from the Netherlands, 102.5. That third attempt was right on the money. She moved back ahead of Renberg. So next out is Judith Reitman. We have the next 2 lifts will be in the M2s. It will be Judith Reitman, then Joanne Laird. Judith for 105 to move back ahead of Shannon Terry into second place. Now, just looking down the list. Okay, so Joanne Laird is heavier than Judith Reitman, and she has the lower lot number. So in order to go second, she had to go up to 107.5. However, if Reitman doesn't get this, Laird cannot drop to 105 because she has the lower lot number. Oh, that looked like it was... Oh, she's ground through it. Now, I'm going to wait for the referee's decision on this, and the referees say it is a good lift. Judith Reitman is in silver medal position. It looked like she'd lost it to the right for a minute. But how she got that right arm moving again, I have no idea. So Joanne Laird is off the podium right now. She needs this 107.5 to get the silver medal. And incidentally, my British record. Her 100 kilo second looked great. Suggested that this is within her capabilities. If she can just hit it exactly right. Silver medal on the line. She either gets this and it's silver, and I think she's got it. All the way from fourth up to second, and she knocks Shannon Terry off the podium.
For Maria Tacconi of Canada. Bar is loaded. 2.5 kilo jump. This will be a Canadian record.
Maria Tacconi is out next, 120 on the bar. She's in third place right now. She's looking to defend against wages. And it's gone. So Tacconi in bronze medal position right now. So we've got an attempt change coming in. It's going to be wages.
Load up 122.5 for Sarah Wages.
So she's gone up to 122.5. She's the heavier lifter, so she needs to lift more weight to get past.
If successful, this is for the bronze.
bronze medal on the line. She hits it, she is on the podium. And I think she's hit it. Wages takes the bronze. We have 3 lifts remaining. And here comes a world record attempt for Lily Jackson. 130.5 on the bar.
Bar is loaded. This will be a Masters 2 world record attempt.
I'm just going to take a look to see who the record is with currently. It's Annette Rehhoff, all the way back in Tokyo. Set that at 130, and here is Lily Jackson for 130.5. She absolutely smoked 120. And it's at the top. The referees say, oh, 2-1. We will hold our breath while the jury reviews it. But that's on the board. And we watch the replay back. And the jury sat back. It's a new world record for Lily Jackson. Absolutely phenomenal. So Lily Jackson takes the world record and the world title. 2 lifts remain. This is the battle in the M1s. Rebecca Coggle and Melissa Copeland. I think this is more than Coggle's done in the past. Just going to take a look at the most she's done in competition up to now. Yeah, 130 is her max right now. Looking to skip right up to 135. Oh, I think it bobbled. All 2-1. Let's just see the what the jury makes of it. If we can get a front view of that replay. Did the bar dip? Oh, I'm not sure. And it's overturned. The jury is overturned. The bar dipped. Melissa Copeland, I'm not sure if she's even registered because she's focused on the lift, but she is already world champion. I think this is a platform PB for Mel. And again, maybe that dipped. I'd like to see a front replay of that lift. Oh, but it's 3 white lights. The jury cannot get involved when it's 3 white lights, whether it dipped or not. So Melissa Copeland is your new M1 super heavyweight world champion. So here's where we ended up. Melissa Copeland with the world the world title in the M1s ahead of Rebecca Coggle and Sarah Wages. In the M2s, it's Lily Jackson with a new world record ahead of Joanne Laird and Judith Reitman. In the M3s, Natalie Kransard broke the world record twice to win the world title, and in the M4s, it's Linda Gorham, your M4 world champion. Well, there was plenty of excitement in that session. We have the medal ceremony coming up very soon. I hope you'll stick around for that. And then we'll move on into the Masters men category. See you then.
competitors are led out by technical controller Tapiel Janitsi of Puerto Rico. And the awards today are presented by Mr. Luke Mellon of the United States. In the 84 plus kilo Masters 4, our gold medalist with a 70 kilo lift from the United States, Linda Gorham. I would ask that you all rise. Please remove your caps for the playing of the United States national anthem. Congratulations, Linda. The scorecard said she was 73 years old, but I don't think I'm believing it. Looking good. We move on to the 84 plus kilo Masters 3 class. Our silver medalist with a lift of 92.5 from Sweden, Katarina Bergmark. And earning the gold medal with a new world record 96 kilo lift from France, Nathalie Guernsey. I would ask that you all rise, remove your caps for the French national anthem. Very nicely done. We move on to the 84 plus kilo Masters 2 category. Your bronze medalist with a lift of 105 kilos from Uruguay, Judith Reitman. Our silver medalist from Great Britain, Joan Lard. And our gold medalist with a new world record, 130.5, from the United States, Lillian Jackson. I would ask once again that you all rise. Please remove your caps for the playing of the United States National Anthem. Nicely done, ladies. We move on to the 84 plus kilo Masters 1 class. Our bronze medalist from the United States, Sarah Wages. Our silver medalist from Great Britain with a lift of 127.5, Rebecca Coggle. And our gold medalist, 10 kilos ahead from the United States, Melissa Copeland. And I would ask once again that you all rise. Please remove your hats for the playing of the United States National Anthem. Congratulations, ladies. Fine lifting. Tapia, lead us out. Let's hear it one more time as we parade them around. And I want to say thank you to Thornton Mellon for presenting the awards.